Okay, so welcome back, everyone. I hope it's going to be okay now. And let's see where we are. I think we can safely still bit on recipe engineering. It's probably going to do its job well. I'm not sure how high I want to go, but I want to go pretty high. I'm sure about that. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm not afraid to go around 10 for sure. Above Nordic. But I also think that probably Nordic might go a bit higher than Saxony. Albion Innovative is actually very strong. I think Albion Innovative is maybe the biggest threat here. But the thing is that Nordic Industrial is going first, which means that he can spoil Albion's worker production. Might be a good idea, because if that wouldn't happen, Albion Innovative might be able to stall the game for Asset to win. So this is a little bit tricky. I think I would prefer to play Albion Innovative instead of Saxony Mechanical. Yeah. Let's try to refresh. I hope we won't be having any more technical difficulties. Oh, it ended. Okay. So these bits are pretty decent. I need to cover 8 coin on top of Nordic, and 9 coins on top of everyone else. Which is not horrible. I'm basically going to try to rush the game, because Reset Engineering is the best at finishing really before anyone else can get to 6 stars, and you can collect quite a lot of coins by spread while doing it. So I should be able to cover the bit if I manage to get some decent encounters, maybe some decent factory card. Definitely it will depend on luck also, but 9 coins could be doable. I don't want to say should be, but could be for sure, because you never know. Albion Innovative is a strong player here, especially if he won't get disrupted by Nordic. I mean his worker production, if its worker production won't get disrupted, then Albion Innovative will get very strong very fast. And of course Saxony Mechanical can always surprise by good objectives and combats, plus some spread, and Nordic Industrial of course is also strong. The thing about Nordic Industrial, if Albion is in the game, is that you can get 2 factory in 6 rounds. You cannot do the standard industrial opening where you get 2 factory quickly. And I should be on factory in... Oh my god, why am I missing Grassway all the time? What? Oh, okay, I selected Industrial and blocked me for selecting Reset. I can be in factory with 3 produces, going to Encounter and moving also to Oil, to Tundra and to Mountain. That's round 4. Then I can produce round 5, round 6 trade township, and round 7 I can be in factory. Which means I should be there before anyone else, because Nordic can challenge me there. I have good objectives here, so that's definitely positive. Structure bonus is neighbor encounters. I think there's potential for Saxony and for Nordic to build. And I would guess for Saxony mainly, because if Albion is in the game, then it might be a little bit difficult for Nordic to get wood produced. But maybe not, because he can get to the spot, to the forest spot next to the factory and produce there. I don't do it very often, but I think in multiplayer game it's quite feasible to move from here to here. But he's starting with this, so he might be able to produce on this forest town also. So yeah, both of these can build, and maybe it's a good idea for Nordic. Build bonus is strong this game, so should be beneficial for him. Yeah, music is loud, okay, everyone. Is it better now? I don't know if it reacts to me just putting down sound in the system, or I need to go to YouTube and tune it down there. So please let me know. Basically, for Nordic, it's good idea to be building, to set up some build engine, because if Nordic doesn't get Enlist factory card, then it might be a bit difficult for him to get to 6 stars. Guys are trading for metal. I'm going to produce again, as Rasvet always does. North Industrial is tough with Albion in the game. I think Sax and Rus are best combos, yeah. Might be a bit tough at the same time. If you go for buildings and if you occupy this, still sounds the same. Thanks for letting me know. I will try to... So this is now the minimum in the YouTube panel. I can do pretty much. So let me know if it helps, and if it doesn't, I will need to switch it off, and I will try to put my voice a little bit louder, but I don't want too much because then there is background noise. So please let me know if this is okay, and if this is not okay, I will just switch the music off. And actually I could also maybe just turn it down in OBS. So like this, maybe it should be better. I hope it can be heard now, because I don't want to completely turn it off. Very right. But I think it's also the song that it is actually like quite silent. Yeah, but I can also hardly hear it, so I think it's just the song. So let's wait for a minute and maybe it will get better. But the music is actually pretty nice now. Wow. So I can actually see in OBS how loud it is. So I think I can tweak it. Pretty well. So let's try this, for example. So if you will help me to tune this, I will know for the next stream how the toggles should be set up. So Lori, please let me know if this level is okay, and I will remember it. Yeah, Nordic went for just 3 workers, and he's going to be enlisting. That's an interesting choice, although I really like to set up a build engine with Nordic. Oh, and maybe Albion is going for some factory rush. I need to be careful here. It's good right now. Great. I'm glad to hear that. And Saxony upgrade. I prefer to just usually upgrade deploys, but maybe this is also viable. I am a bit worried about what Albion is doing. Like with 4 food there, Albion is going to be very dangerous. Anyways, what I want to do is this, of course. Just this need overproduce for 1 food. And then going for encounter and place 5 workers on mountain and 3 workers on tundra. Produce once or twice based on the encounter and then go to factory ASAP. Of course it's good if one gets some food from the encounter. I'm okay with just 2 food because I have 1 food lying on the ground. Wow, okay. I should watch the game because Albion looks really scary. I'm really pleased that they didn't go for factory rush by deploying here, because for Albion I don't think they can do this in 5 rounds, but they can do it in maybe 6 rounds. It's move, trade, move, produce, move, produce, trade, move, trade, move, trade, produce, move. So they are able to do it in 6 rounds, I think. I would be there faster, but they could knock me off and put the flag there. Oh, this is a great one. So, power and power. Yeah, they can do move, trade to oil, then move, take encounter and place worker on this tunnel. So this is 3 rounds. Then they can trade again, upgrade, move and deploy. That's round 4. Produce is round 5 to deploy rally, and round 6 is going to the factory by using rally. So they are able to do it comfortably, even without any luck, in 6 rounds. And if they get food on the way from the encounter, they can be very strong when they reach factory. So Albion can really mess someone up, like me for example, there, by placing a flag and then perhaps getting combats, because Albion is also very fast combination, and they can finish maybe even at the same time as Rasfit, and they will have more territories because of the flags, and they will also probably have more coins because their deploys bring them some coins, and their enlist, well, enlist for me as well, but deploys, and also if they trade, that brings them also some coins. But mainly it's the territory difference. So that's why Albion is such a strong player here. Luckily, Skuri didn't go for the most direct approach to the factory. Wow, but she was still there. She's still be there faster than me. Oh, I miscounted. I completely miscounted where I get there. Yeah, yeah. I'm now ashamed of myself. I miscounted where I get to the factory. By a huge margin, this might cost me a game. So Albion will be there faster than me, even like this. Okay, let's not lose hope. This was unfortunate, but we need to deal with it. Okay, I think as Sax, you are probably going to take building because just of the increased mobility and because it also brings you some points. Alright, I think that's the good play. Wow, Skur is so dangerous here. At least she can bring just one unit there, but she will definitely flag it. I'm first right now. That's comforting a little bit. Yeah, I wonder where I made the mistake in the calculation. I made 3 produces, move, that's round 4. Yeah, of course, it's not immediate move, but it's straight move, so round 5. Then produce, straight, move. So round 8. Okay, I'm just going to take 1 metal, 1 food, so that I can enlist with the subsequent move. And the question is how many workers I want to put into the factory now, if any, or if I just want to stay here. I think I might want to stay pretty much there. I will upgrade, by the next produce I will upgrade enlist, so it will cost me only 2. And produce will bring me 8 metal in total. Which means I will have more than enough metal. Wait a minute. Squid didn't go there? Could you just upgrade it? Oh, she didn't have upgrade and move. Right, okay, I missed that. So I actually don't need that many workers here. So I can bring 1 worker to the factory with me and place 1 here. I think placing 1 on this village is not very useful, because I will want to move through there anyway at some point. Because it's the only way except for here, for the spread. So let's just put one guy here. And the question is if I want to put more units even there. I think I do, because I will now get cards, and these two spots I may produce 2 mechs there, so I can just put everything there. So now what to take here? I mean, I'm not sure I need much of this stuff. Yeah, let's take this. This is pretty weak, but I don't actually need, I think, any great factory card. And this brings me some power, and I will have at least one spare metal around, so I can get at least one more power. And the question is, are they going to be enlisting? They are. So maybe I should improve my power arsenal instead of enlisting coins. Scurry can produce a mech. I will lose 2 coins. Yeah, I think combats will be the main issue here potentially. Getting combat, so I need to keep strong power arsenal. I don't think these 2 coins will matter that much. Maybe it will be even more. 3 coins. Because I need to produce, then trade, deploy mech, and then enlist. But Saxony didn't decide to bolster deploy, so I think 2 coins is acceptable. Maybe Nordic will trade for metal. Yeah, but let's not dwell into details, because we will see. I want to hold the factory, and I want to take some advantageous combats. So, Lore is saying, I like to put a worker on the factory because it stops Albion from rallying there. Oh, the stream again died. Died off, I'm sorry for that. And we should be back on. Not sure if anyone was patient enough to stay in the chat, because today it did have some interruptions. And my network here is not the greatest, because I basically live in the forest and my connection is not always the best. There's some pretty bad Wi-Fi here. Here is the connection. So yeah, let's produce. Let's take bolster if we need to bolster. Oh, I messed up. Oh gosh, I messed up. Oh, Lori is still there. Cool. Thanks for the patience. I'm not sure this will be the last interruption. And I also messed up my upgrade now. This is not good. Basically it means I am not going to be able to do this trade into food. I will need to move. I could trade twice maybe. I mean, at least I will have lots of metal for my factory card. That's the advantage, I guess. Yeah, I guess I just want to maybe even trade twice. Yeah, your connection is bad too. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. Yeah, this is funny. I just got distracted and upgraded one thing here. Wow, and everyone is getting lots of power. This isn't looking very good for me now. Okay, let's get our mechs. Oh, he got balanced work for us. That's quite amazing. Some power, cool. I'm going to attack Sax. if he doesn't move away or if he doesn't strengthen this territory. I can basically end, even with the mistake, I can end by move trade move. That's how Raspberry Engineering is strong, which is insane. Which means I need to get myself into position to be able to spread as much as I can in that subsequent move. So I'll probably move all these guys to the factory. These guys will go attack Sax. And I have potentially one more move where I can, for example, move worker. It should be a territory that cannot be easily covered by the final move, if I can do it. How many cars Nordic has? A lot. He can kill me here, so I cannot go there. And now question is if I can from here do something fancy. I could move to encounter, because this character is not really that needed there. But I will get some, potentially some points, victory points to Nordic. I don't think I mind too much. Because there might be 2 coins and popularity, or there might be food, in which case I wouldn't need to trade again. And now the question is, how much do I want to spend here? Because it can also happen that I will lose this fight if Saxony just goes all in. He already locked. I don't want to spend my 5 and I will need to maybe get the second combat on Albion. I mean, this looks reasonable. Oof. I mean, if I lost this combat, that could be game over here. Sometimes these multiplayer games are really tough in this respect, because you can get always surprised and then your game might be pretty much over. So we got this. It's trash, but whatever. At least we won the combat. So, I mean, for example this. Yeah, I was hoping for food there. But we got nice combat cards here. Which is good. I mean, if the combat cards weren't that good, it might or it would become potentially difficult to do the objective. I think I might actually be closer to Diversify now than to Underworld. And Saxony is not attacking me even there. Surprising. But he can still do it next round. So what's the score? Yeah, I'm in the lead now. Harvester Engineering is super strong. I mean, I would be able to end next turn if I didn't mess up my upgrades. Yeah, for sure, like, balanced workforce is crazy to do on Nordic Industrial. It's pretty hard on any board. Oh. Forgot about artillery. Maybe I shouldn't go there. Because I need every bit of power, but my combat cards are luckily good. Yeah, I expected something like that. But I didn't want to risk it. Because this game can be potentially mine if I don't mess up anymore. My pressure! My pressures. So now this will be some trimming down of my points by Sax, I suppose. No, Sax is playing it this not in the most at least he's attacking Albion. I wanted to say that he's playing a little bit passively here, but he's attacking Albion at least, so that's good. It's nature of Saxony to just push everything out of the map as quick as possible. Yeah, actually I think that very often, as for the balanced workforce objective, very often it is not a bad idea to just skip objective if it disrupts your economy, and especially balanced workforce has potential to do that, because instead of doing it you can get much more points by just spread and by produces and maybe by buildings, even though you don't have the potential to finish 6 stars. You can have still potential to win the game, for example by suicides or doing stuff like that. So sometimes it might be interesting to just give up on objective and try to play the best game as for collecting coins. You know, just focus on collecting as many points as possible and try to stall the game by that, and try to prevent the favorite combination from winning by stalling them, for example, or disrupting them. I think that might be quite often a better idea. Yeah, balanced workforce, I have really bad experience with it. I think in the last tournament, which was bidding tournament, I tried to do it and I regretted it, and it was with Albion Innovative. And Albion is now putting lots of force into me, and this is unpleasant. Why they didn't attack with 3 units though? But they have this unpleasant ability. Wow, this is a difficult situation here. I am the only one having factory card, and they all just moved, which means, I mean, what if I play just everything here? What if it's pretty strong, right? This looks strong. Let's do it. Well, she could have defeated me, so yeah. I think she should have attacked with all 3 units and attack the factory potentially. This could be much more problematic for me to come back. These things always in the end decide the game. What I shouldn't have done before is go for this encounter. I should have tried to keep as much power as possible and don't allow Nordic to artillery me, basically. I wanted to skip turn. I mean, if I got food there, I wouldn't need to trade. So I would actually avoid that attack. So maybe it was not completely bad idea, but I got unlucky there, but lucky here in this combat. Anyway, let's finish this game. I think I can safely win this now. So we are missing farm and we are missing forest. So this is farm and this is forest, and let's just I don't know, let's kick this worker. I can even do both now. So, for example, this one. Right, so if Skuri defeated me there on the factory, that would be game changer. And I allowed it basically by the mistake during the upgrade. I didn't upgrade enlist, and instead I again upgraded deployed, and that meant I allowed for that attack because I need one more round to just trade. But Skuri maybe had the potential to go to the factory sooner than she did before me and flag it, and that would be also a completely different game. Nordic just went for balanced workforce, hard objectives, and that pretty much hindered his game to some extent, but he got the objective at least, so that's good. And Saxony was maybe a little bit too passive for my taste. I thought they will attack me here on the mountain, but Saxony mechanical is sometimes quite hard to handle, and they finish with 22 points. So solid. game here, but I was lucky also. So I think that might be it. Yeah, Restaurant Engineering is a really good combination, but as could be seen, Albion Innovative is really very good. And maybe next time I will try to play in this setup or similar Albion Innovative and try to surprise Rasvet by the factory reaction, flagging the factory. So I hope I shouldn't have said this in the stream, but maybe the people want the people I play with want to listen to this. Yeah, see. So yeah, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties during the stream. I think this might be it. Nobody is saying that they want to play another game. I probably took quite a bit of their time by setting up the stream and similar. And I'm very sorry for that. I didn't mean to. At the same time, it's always fun to stream and to commentate because you can just somehow make your thought process a bit more precise, maybe discover some new stuff because you are talking about the game, so that's a good thing, that you make your thoughts more explicit, and if you really say it loud, it might help you to make better decisions. Okay, so I don't think I will have time for another game. Yeah, Lori, thanks very much for visiting and watching. It was nice to have you here as a company, and